I used to have a pet,
Yeah.
but now I don't have.
Oh, so tell
I
me
used
about
to have
what did you have?
a dog.
Ah, really? So
Yeah.
cute. And why you don't have it?
And when I was young, when I was a child too, when I was a child, I had a cat, and my family always had dogs in my house. Yes, and we love dogs. But when we have my old family, uh, I don't it. I don't have any pets.
Yeah, great. Would you like to have do you think about having a new one?
No, I
Yeah.
don't know why, but I don't like.
Ah,
I don't like
really?
anymore. Yeah.
But dogs are
If
so
I live in a house, I have a garden. Maybe I will because my husband like that so much.
ah
But now I live in apartment. Apartment. I think I don't have a good environment for them to
ah
play it. Yeah, to play it and to live. So I
so
don't think
thoughtful.
I can have a pet.
Yeah, for sure. You're thinking about their condition to actually, yeah, prepare a good condition. Yeah, that's perfect, of course. But they're okay, I think, because they mostly actually live in apartments, so it's okay. I think you can have it. So dogs are so lovely. Well, okay. So, but actually today, before talking about this question, so we have a video to watch. So let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of having pets. So of course, there's some good points, a lot, but maybe we there are some negative sides. So let's watch this video together, and then we will talk about it. Just let me share it. Okay. Well, it's not a video, actually, it's a podcast, but you can watch it. Well, and one moment, please. Oh,
How's the weather in your country now?
it's good now.
Mm-hmm.
Good now. Some
Cool. It's
yesterday was a
cool.
little bit cloudy. Just not cloudy, but yes, it was not completely sunny. But I can see totally good spring. It's good. Yeah, and hot. Not very hot, but it's good. Yeah. The best time, I think, to go to the beach.
Mm,
Well, let's see. Can you see?
yes.
Welcome to English Podcast, where we explore a variety of topics to help you improve your English. Today, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of having a pet. I'm Emma.
And I'm John. We'll share some personal stories, insights, and tips to help you decide if having a pet is right for you.
Pets can bring a lot of joy to our lives, but they also come with responsibilities. Let's start with the benefits. John, what do you think is the biggest advantage of having a pet?
For me, it's the companionship. Pets provide unconditional love and can be great friends. Whether it's a dog, cat, or even a small pet like a hamster, having a pet means you always have someone by your side.
Absolutely. Pets can also improve our mental health. Studies have shown that interacting with pets can reduce stress and anxiety. Coming home to a wagging tail or a purring cat can really brighten your day.
Another great benefit is the physical activity. If you have a dog, you'll need to take it for walks, which helps you stay active. Even playing with a cat or other pets can get you moving.
That's a good point. Pets also teach responsibility. Taking care of a pet requires feeding, grooming, and regular checkups at the vet. These tasks can teach both kids and adults important life skills.
Definitely. Now, let's talk about some of the downsides. One of the biggest cons is the time commitment. Pets need attention and care every day, which can be challenging if you have a busy schedule.
Yes, that's true. Another downside is the cost. Pets can be expensive. You have to consider the cost of food, toys, grooming, and medical expenses. Unexpected vet bills can add up quickly.
And let's not forget about the mess. Pets can be messy, whether it's fur on the furniture, chewed up shoes, or accidents in the house. It's something you have to be prepared to deal with.
Absolutely. Pets also limit your freedom to some extent. Spontaneous trips or long vacations require planning and sometimes finding someone to take care of your pet while you're away.
So, Emma, do you think the pros outweigh the cons?
For me, they do. The joy and companionship my pets bring into my life make the responsibilities worthwhile. But it's important for everyone to weigh the pros and cons based on their own lifestyle and circumstances.
I agree. It's a personal decision that depends on many factors, including your living situation, financial stability, and how much time you can dedicate to a pet.
Well said. Before we wrap up, let's share a few tips for those considering getting a pet. My first tip would be to do your research. Different pets have different needs, and it's important to choose one that fits your lifestyle.
Great tip, Emma. Another tip is to consider adopting from a shelter. There are many animals in need of a loving home, and adoption is a great way to give a pet a second chance.
And don't forget to think long-term. Pets are a long-term commitment, often lasting many years. Make sure you're ready for that responsibility.
Excellent points. Now let's move on to how having a pet can affect different kinds of people, such as elderly individuals and families with kids.
There is another important point to consider: the benefits of pets for elderly individuals. Pets can be incredibly beneficial for older adults. They provide companionship, which can reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation.
Yes, and the routine of caring for a pet can give structure to an elderly person's day, which is especially important for those who live alone. Walking a dog, or even just daily interactions with a cat, can keep them physically active and engaged.
Absolutely. However, it's important to consider the type of pet. A smaller, less active dog or a cat might be more suitable for someone who might not have the energy or ability to care for a high-energy pet.
That's a great point. Also, the potential lifespan of the pet is something to consider. Adopting an older pet might be a good option, as both the pet and the owner might have similar needs.
Now, let's talk about families with kids. Pets can be wonderful for children. They teach kids about responsibility, empathy, and the importance of caring for another living being.
Yes, having a pet can also be a great way to bring the family together. Playing with a pet, taking it for walks, or even doing simple care tasks can be a family activity that strengthens bonds.
Pets can also help kids with social skills. They learn how to communicate with their pets and understand nonverbal cues, which can be useful in human interactions too.
On the flip side, families need to be prepared for the added responsibilities. Parents need to make sure that the care of the pet doesn't fall entirely on the children, and that everyone in the family is ready to pitch in.
Exactly, it's a team effort. And let's not forget about the educational aspect. Having a pet can teach children about biology and animal behavior, providing them with valuable learning experiences.
So whether you're an elderly person looking for companionship or a family wanting to teach your kids responsibility, having a pet can be a rewarding experience. Just make sure to consider all the factors and choose the right pet for your situation.
Well said, John. We hope this discussion has given you some insights into the pros and cons of having a pet and how it can impact different people.
Thanks.
Well, so let's talk about pros and
That's a normal speed or a fast speed or
normal.
that is normal. Oh,
It was
too
normal
fast.
because
Oh, a little
it was
bit
too
fast.
fast.
Yeah,
So why didn't
but
you tell me to
I can
pause?
understand. But I understand it.
Yeah, of course. It's normally just when you normally we
Yeah,
speak a little bit quick, just fast. Okay,
quick.
but it was okay. Well, let me share the board and talk about advantages, disadvantages of having a pet. Let me share the board. Okay. Well, so first let's talk about pros. Okay, so what do you think according to the video? So what are some positive points?
The question
Yeah.
or answer the questions or we talked about the video
No, let's talk about advantages. So first I'm asking you about the according to the
advantages
video. Yeah.
up to the videos. The benefits of uh, a pet is um, companionship.
Very
We
good.
have a friends. Yeah, we have pets as our friends. It helps to improve mental health and help us with physical activities, help the elderly moving, and and uh, one more benefit is we have more responsibilities.
Responsibility,
Still,
yes.
uh, responsibilities.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
for
it
kids.
the benefit with the kids. Um, have the kids responsibilities. They have a friend to play or to walk and
Yeah.
improve their social skills, mm, team uh, teamwork,
Yes.
or an parent can help, can teach. Um, parents can teach the children about biology, um, about pet. Mm,
Yeah. So yes, it was good actually. So you got most
yeah.
of them. Yeah, they are. I can say a big part of the video that was good. So yes, the first one, as you said, companionship. So it reduces loneliness and of course responsibility, especially for kids. It helps them learn discipline and care, of course. And as you said, yes, educational value. Yeah, that is, they can learn, especially kids can learn about biology and, for example, behavior, not only biology, behavior and empathy. So, this is another, and of course, it was like stress reduction is another advantage or positive side because pets can help lower anxiety and boost your mood. So they lower anxiety and boost your mood. Yes. And another thing that you just that was mentioned, like family bonding, that is, actually it can bring family closer, just, a family member closer, like, it's like a shared care. So you care, and then sharing this, we can say this interest or shared care, bring family members closer. So shared care brings family members closer. Yes, so some benefits we can say. Okay, now let's talk about disadvantages, downsides. So what do you think?
Mm, beside the benefit, uh, we have downsides when we have a pet. It makes us busy. Uh, we will have a busy schedule, and spend much cost to raise a pet. Um, uh, for example, we pay for vet bills, food, and the expenses of uh, take care, take care, taking care of pet. Mm,
Yes.
and we will endure with the mess from the banks. They some of them choose the shoes and furnitures, mm, and it's affect our life we think more about our vacations. If we have a cat, if we have a pet, we have um, to find someone to take care of them if we away from home. Um, and maybe it affect uh, our lives.
Yes, definitely. Great. Very good. It was really good listening comprehension. Excellent. Okay, so as you said, the first one is time commitment.
And commitment.
Yeah, of course, what you said, pets need daily attention and care. So if you have a busy schedule, it's not easy to care. So pets need daily attention and care. So if you don't have time, okay, don't have. So it's really important. And the second one, yes, you said cost, food, vet bills, okay, or toys or grooming, so whatever. So yeah, it can cost a lot and it can add up quickly. And the next, as you said, mess and damage. Yeah, that's totally normal. Yes, they create, actually, pets naturally create messes. So if you have any, or you know that they chew on belongings, so they chew everything. They chew on belongings, so it's better. So if you can't, so it's better not to have them. And restricted freedom. Yes, it's like restricted freedom. So for traveling, of course, it becomes harder to travel, especially so without just unplanned trips. So it's not really. And another one that is mismatch in
Mismatch.
energy level. So what it means, actually, some pets like dogs, they actually require more activity. And some owners can't. So they require more activity than owners can provide. So we should say, okay, if I can do this, so for example, especially some dogs, not cats, I can say, I always say that petting cats is really easy because, they tend to just, I don't know, race, not move, just land, just somewhere so far, and they're not so active, but dogs know they're so active. So if you can match this energy, so it's not really easy. So if you need to consider this, it can be considered as maybe a downside or negative point. But actually, having a pet is really good for elderly individuals. And why? Do you remember?
Um, they
It
have
boosts your energy.
some of them have the elderly um, reduce loneliness and isolation.
Yes,
Um, have them live alone
yes,
and live actively.
yes.
Have a more
More
active
dynamic.
physical
Yes.
activities.
Of course, of course. And yeah, that's really good that, pets can teach social skills. Yeah, as we just discussed, like responsibilities and social, but of course, they require oversight to ensure the pets actually needs are met. So that's really important. It's not really so pets can teach responsibility and social skills, but require oversight to ensure their needs are met. So that's really important to do. If you can't, it's better not to. I always say that if you can't, you're not ready, it's better not to have, even if you love. And so, for example, just, people buy something. Let me ask you this question. Okay, let me see if we have it here. Let me see. Okay, no, we don't have this. So we talked about the pros and cons. Okay, now let's see. Buying or adopting. So which one? Buying, it's not
Buying
here. Yeah.
adopt.
Yeah, of course. Buying an animal, so you pay for it, or no, you can adopt it. So from somewhere, you know that there are some actually centers that you can go and adopt some animals, pets.
I used to be adopted animals, um, and I didn't buy uh, anyone, any of them. Mm,
Why? Why adopting is better than buying?
oh, I have never thought about it because we always uh, uh, um, we're we were given animals, so I don't think. Uh, um, I think when I was child, my parents were poor, uh, so we don't have money to buy one to buy an animal. But someone gave
Yeah,
us animals. Yes. Um.
yeah,
Yeah. But around the people around me in the apartment, I think they buy animals. Be, they as their pet because I because um they are so beautiful. The pets I talking about
yeah,
um pets are so beautiful and they are taken care very well by the owner.
yes.
So
Actually,
I think they buy them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So here,
I don't know
yeah,
if
we have.
I don't know it's good or not.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. So let's talk about this. So why not? Actually, we can consider both maybe positive and negative sides. So we say adopting is better than buying, but why? So first, when you adopt an animal, you give the animal actually a second chance. Okay. Shelters, you know that shelters are full of pets that need homes. And when you adopt, you're actually saving a life because they need to live there. Okay. And of course, it's also cheaper, so you don't need to pay. So it's good for you as well. So the most adopted pets are, that they're already vaccinated and trained. We know this. So adopted pets are, they're vaccinated, they are trained. Okay. And I think it just feels more meaningful. So we have some good side. First, they are vaccinated and trained because they live in shelter. And then it just feel feels more meaningful since you give an animal a second chance, So this is about maybe uh, adopting. On the other hand, we have buying a pet. First, we don't want to support breeders or pet stores. We give money to people, to businesses that breed and sell animals. This is, unfortunately, they breed animals. They make them have just, children, have like babies, and then they sell. Yeah. So first, we actually, if you buy, we separate breeders and pet stores. Yeah. And not all them like treat animal well. So treat animals well. So this is actually a negative side. And and it encourages overbreeding. Yeah. More animals, more money. Yeah. So we have like just selling animals for money. On the other hand, we have many animals in shelters are still waiting for home. So we can have them. Why not? And of course, buying is more expensive. And I think buying is more expensive, and when buying an animal, you are missing the chance to help an animal in real need. Some animals, you miss this chance to help them in real need. For example, they really need a home. So I think it's better not to buy them, especially because we don't want to support this market. So like just buying, selling, oh, we're running out of time. Let's log out and back in. Then we will keep going
Okay.
with, yes. Okay. Let's go.